Albanian blood. Not a gang, need my hand like I'm John Alite. On my brain, Benjamins like I'm John Alite. John Alite.
Friend of mine, special guest, Ronnie Turchi Jr., who was involved with the Philadelphia Mafia and a very, very dear friend of mine, and his father was also.
How you doing, everybody? Nice to meet you. One of the first guys that was made was Joey Chang, and then my father was next, and then there was a lot of other guys that followed, the young guys. But everybody would come by the restaurant. I would start seeing everybody.
But your father was actually who brought in Joey Molino to get straightened out.
I believe my father stood for Joey, yes.
Yeah.
And,
Now, you know Nicky Scarfo personally?
no, I didn't.
No, I heard he was a maniac. That's why,
Yeah,
people,
he was
okay.
definitely. I mean, all the guys that I became involved with, they were all around him. And, pretty much, 9 out of 10 of them said he was very dangerous. They didn't know if you wore cologne, he was crazy, he wanted to shoot you. You gave him a bad headache, you couldn't wear cologne. It was just, he was a real rough guy. I mean, he was a nut. That's what they say.
Now,
But he was a machine, too. He made a lot of money, but he was a dangerous guy, really dangerous guy.
now, what would your father hold? What kind of rank did he hold in the street? What was he now?
Yeah, well, at this point, when he goes under John, he's just a made guy at the time. So what had happened is a little time goes by, and this is when I finally meet John. And, let me tell you, as a young kid, John was a very stone-faced kind of guy. When I say greaseball, a lot of people might get upset at that, but, I'm a greaseball myself. So, I'm taking it on the chin. But he says, he was just a real rough guy. And a lot of the young guys bucked heads with him. And they were getting in my father's ear. Scanny, a couple other guys, because John was he was a real tough guy. Like, he was just very greedy too. He didn't want to be involved. He didn't want to, I remember Christmas time, money would be gotten and picked up, and they would drop off money. And this one particular time, the money was dropped off, and they said this X amount was there, and he took it out and counted it in front of him, which was a total sign of disrespect. I mean, like, if I tell you, there's 40,000 in there, I dropped it off from a lot of the bookies that were, around Christmas time, everybody, goes and picks up an envelope.
Right.
You take my word for it. But there was a lot of things, and then there was a lot of things he slighted a lot of guys on. He wanted to give them their end, didn't want to give them their props. So a lot of bad blood starts happening. And they pretty much swing my father too. My father starts seeing it, and this is what happens from there. My father has the connection because he was away with Lenny DeMarie. We're from New York. Nicky Carrazzo at the time. Lenny DeMarie and Nicky Carrazzo are acting under boss and boss, I think, at the time. So they got to go get an approval to go against John. So a couple guys go up. They set the meeting up, to go up and see if they can. When people start getting shot up on the expressway and, other people around, the feds are just flying everywhere. You know what? No money to be made, nothing happening. But, like I said, what happens is, make a long story short, they wind up losing the battle but winning the war because John winds up getting locked up. But I mean, I could tell you going into John Stanford's place, there's a camera on top, masked up, going in, shooting up the place, trying to get John that time. Joey Chang winds up getting shot that time.